Hello students, today we are going to learn the second chapter of biology, that is reproduction in lower and higher animals. In previous video we have studied about accessory ducts, and now in this video we will learn about glands. So our next topic is gland. Seminal vesicle. It is a type of gland which found in pair, present at posterior side of urinary bladder. Posterior side means that is back side. It secretes an alkaline seminal fluid. This seminal fluid contains fructose, fibrinogen and prostaglandin. It contributes total 60% of semen. And what is the function of this fructose in seminal fluid? So fructose provides energy to sperm to move, and fibrinogen, it coagulates the sperm semen for quick propulsion in vagina. Then prostaglandin, it stimulates reverse peristalsis in vagina and uterus, adding faster movement of sperm toward the egg. Otherwise this sperm will move out from vagina. That's why it is necessary for sperm to, that helps in sperm to move toward the egg. Then next gland, that is prostate gland. I will tell you later that where these glands are located. Prostate glands, large and single gland made up of 20 to 30 lobes. They are large and single gland, that is large and single gland made up of 20 to 30 lobes, located underneath the urinary bladder. यूरिनरी ब्लेडर के जस्ट अंडर में ही रहता है वो, हम डायग्राम में वो देख पाएंगे. देन it releases a milky white and slightly acidic prostatic fluid into urethra. It releases a milky white and slightly acidic prostatic fluid into urethra. So this seminal vesicle, it contributes 60% of semen. This prostate gland, it contributes 30% of total semen. And it contains citric acid, phosphatase and various other enzymes. In seminal vesicle, it contains fructose, fibrinogen and prostaglandin, and prostate gland, it contains citric acid, phosphatase and various other enzymes. So what is the function of phosphatase? So it provides protection to sperm inside the vaginal acidic environment. It's help to protect sperm. Then next gland, that is copper gland, also known as bulbourethral gland. It is a small pea-sized and pear gland situated in either side of urethra. It secretes alkaline viscous mucus which acts as lubricant during copulation. It is also helpful during copulation. So these are the three glands which is helpful for sperm. So we will understand it through diagram. सो स्टूडेंट्स, इस डायग्राम के थ्रू आप देख सकते हो, यहाँ स्क्रोटम के अंदर ये टेस्टिस प्रेजेंट है. देन ये वास डिफरेंस के थ्रू सेमिनल वेसिकल के थ्रू पास होके देन ये प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड, देन कॉपर ग्लैंड एंड फिर यूरानोजेनिटल डक्ट के थ्रू आता है. नेक्स्ट सीमेन. सीमेन इज अ विस्कस alkaline and milky fluid which pH is 7.2 to 7.7. Normally 2.5 to 4 ml of semen releases in single copulation. It contains around 400 million sperm. Also we have seen it in external fertilization that male produces large number of sperm. They produces large number of sperm. In case some may destroy, other will reach to the egg. It contains all the secretion of accessory gland for nourishing, neutralizing acidity and activation for movement. So it's also important point. You may write about, if you have to write about semen, you can write these points. Then next topic, that is external genitalia. It includes penis and scrotum. So penis, if you have to know about penis, it is cylindrical and muscular with 3 bundle of erectile tissue. This penis is cylindrical in shape and it is muscular with 3 bundle of erectile tissue. Pair of posterior lateral corpora cavernous. There are pair of posterior lateral, that is corpora cavernous. Medium corpus, that is spongiosum. Main swollen tip of penis is called glans penis and it covered by loose external skin called foreskin. So it is the part of external genitalia, that is penis. It is cylindrical in shape and muscular with 3 bundle of erectile tissue, that is pair of posterior lateral known as corpora cavernous, and in medium, जो मीडियम में प्रेजेंट है, जो मिडल में प्रेजेंट रहता है, इट्स नॉन एज कॉर्पस स्पॉन्जियसम. एंड मेन swollen tip of penis is known as glans penis and it covered by loose external skin called foreskin. Next, scrotum. Scrotum is a loose pouch lying behind the penis divided into right and left scrotal sac by septum of tunica dartos. It is important that it's divided into right and left scrotal sac by septum of tunica dartos. The fetal testis is guided inside scrotum by gubernaculum. So, the fetal testis is guided inside the scrotum by gubernaculum. Testis always remain suspended in scrotum by spermatic cord. I had told you earlier that earlier it's occur in abdominal cavity and later it transferred into scrotal sac. Failure of testis in descending in scrotum is called cryptorchidism. So if it's not able to produce testis, then its failure of testis in descending in scrotum is called cryptorchidism. Testis must have 2 to 3 degrees Celsius lower temperature than body temperature necessary for spermatogenesis. That means formation for sperm. So now I think it's clear about external genitalia. So in next topic we will learn about female reproductive system.